Everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm going to be pulling some of my Shine from the Inside oracle cards for you this week because let me tell you, things are changing. We are at this beautiful precipice. I feel like I'm saying that every single week because, hey, guess what? The only constants is change. And when I look to astrology and I see how things are shifting in the cosmos, whether you believe it or not, I think you can probably feel those changes happening. All of my personal besties and friends, my coaching clients, and even my Shine Schooler students have all been coming to me saying, like, Britt, things are changing, especially as you guys have heard me talk over the last few weeks with this retrograde that ends tomorrow. Also, happy Leo season. What a beautiful change. So all of those feeling, emotion, water energy of Cancer that washed up all of your BS to shore for you to look at with reflection and reverence during retrograde, I think is a perfect reminder that the past is over and it's not meant to be relived. So moving into this new Leo season, I have a feeling you're going to be moving back into that fiery passion of action and like, I'm ready to move into this new direction. I just created, if you've ever downloaded my Discover Your Passions PDF, like my journaling guide on how to like find what lights you the fuck up. If you haven't, by the way, like, comment passion, I'll send you the link. You don't want to miss it. But if you've downloaded it, then you have accessed it through the email, but you've never had it in your library. You guys know I'm a Kajabi queen. I've been there for over 11 years. My face is on their homepage. So when you open up where I house all my programs, Shine School, Shift, the Manifest Your Dreams Method and Mastermind, all of my programs live inside Kajabi. Well, there was never a freaking course on the Discover Your Passions program. And so I created a brand new course. It has new bonuses, new extras, and I granted it for free to every single person that's opted in. We have thousands of people who have already grabbed this. And when I sent the email and an announcement that like, hey, there's a new product in here, like something additional and bonus for you. One of the first things, of course, like everyone was so excited, but the first thing that I have them ask is like, what is it that you want? Like, what is your intention? What do you want to create when we're talking about finding our passion? And it was so interesting that back to back to back, I had like 4 or 5 emails come in all at once and they all said new beginning. New beginning, new beginning. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, with this shift in a new beginning and Leo season and retrograde coming to a close, which for me, I always love them. I have updated the back end. I just peeled myself again. Like last week, y'all saw me, I had to like peel myself away from the computer. I did the same. My thank you page for Shine School was built in 2017. It's so old. Oh my gosh. I still have purple hair in the program, like in all the content and the pictures. So I have just updated all of the stuff on the back end of Shine School, the thank you pages, the funnels, all of the like business stuff that I never talk about on here. But that's what I've been doing. I've been hiding away in my little lair and just using retrograde as a time to refine and release and revive. I found a program in there that I've never even launched to the public, all about my 6 pillars of manifesting your dreams, the masculine and feminine embodiment. It's been sitting in there for drafts for almost 2 years, y'all. I didn't even know it was in there. So there goes all the cards for the week. So that is sometimes a reminder that you're sitting on gold, that you might have the product, the program, the thing, the resource, the tool, the Vitamix that you've been needing to help you get to your goals. Okay. There's like 7 cards on the ground. Do we read them as our message for the week? Because that feels kind of symbolic. I know it feels like a lot, but you guys know I can talk fast. So let me know what you think. Say hello in the comments. I'm already on a roll. Let me grab these cards and I'm so glad you're here. This is crazy. All right, I can see most of them. So I'm like, do we use them? Do we use them or do we repool? I feel like we use them, right? Hi, Jody. Hello, April. Hi, Tamlin. Oh, hello. Don't forget the shadow period of retrograde. Yes, of course, the shadow, but that's nothing to be scared of. It's just more opportunity for you to continue your reflection and your revisions and your releasing. I'm going to read these cards. I feel like, yes, Danielle says, I feel like it was meant to be. At least there's 2 I can't see. You guys know I love to be surprised. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling a card from the Shine from the Inside Oracle card. I had a feeling she would try to call me. I even put my phone on do not disturb airplane mode. So I'm going to be pulling a card from the Shine from the Inside Oracle deck. Now, I want to remind you, in all of my updating that I've been doing, I've put some Sparkle Magic Zhuzh onto the Shine from the Inside page. Now, most people, I don't know why, but don't know that you can go on to shinefromtheinsideoracle.com and literally pull your own card. Oh my God, she's not getting the I'm ignoring you message, is she? Oh my gosh, stop. Hold on, stop calling. Okay, sorry if y'all can hear that. I knew my friend gets off at 6 o'clock. She's expecting me over. I'm not coming over. I haven't told her. Maybe that's my fault for not telling her. She's like blowing me up. Where the fuck are you? Anyway, I'm here. I'm doing my cards. Okay, so you can go to shinefromtheinsideoracle.com and pull your own oracle card with the whole guidebook meeting on the website. So if you need access to that, shoot me a message, shoot me a DM. I mean, you can even find it on the Shine from the Inside Instagram, but like send me a message, because I've had so many people say, I didn't even know you could do that. Y'all, it's 6 years old. Y'all could have been doing it for 6 years. The other thing I did is on that page, you'll see a brand new offer where you can get the Shine from the Inside Oracle deck signed by me, shipped with love from Dallas to you. So that is a new offer that we've created as well. Okay. Hi, April. Lagging, no sound. Okay, no sound. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You guys keep saying no sound. I can't hear you. Okay, what about now? No. Okay. What about now? No, hold on. I know. What about now? Can you hear me? Sorry, technical difficulties. Look like you were on a roll too. I was on a roll. Can you hear me now? Smash some hearts. It's so much faster than your replies. The Mercury came in hot for you too. Can you hear me? No, okay. Can you hear me now? This will be like the last thing I could do. I do not think it's your mic. I think it's Instagram. No, what the fuck? That is so sad. Middle of the live, y'all. How annoying. Why did she call? I don't think it'll be able to read somebody's lips better than yours. I love you. What do I do? Okay, I'm just gonna hang up and we'll start over. Starting it over. Come back. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, we're gonna go real. Oh my gosh, this is bananas. You... Sorry, y'all. I know I'm live on YouTube. This is insane. I don't know how to get back to just doing a dang live. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Wow. Okay, so welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday. I just had a crazy snafu on my Instagram where my friend called back to back to back and she didn't get the message of me not answering her, and it cut my audio off on Instagram. So checking if y'all can hear me now. I'm just going to turn these mics off completely. Can you hear me? Thank you for all coming back. I can hear you. Okay, I'm going to attempt to plug my mics in unless the audio sounds good. What do you guys think? I literally put my phone on airplane mode so she would stop calling and so it wouldn't go through, and she kept calling and it kept going through. She was using Wi-Fi. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Can you guys hear me? Oh, shit. Hang on. What about now? I can hear you just fine. All right. Sounds fine. Okay. What about with the mics? Better? Not better? Do I need to mess with these mics ever? This is crazy. I promise we'll get to the reading. What do you guys think? Thank you so much for all of your amazing. Yes, you guys can hear me. Okay, we're leaving it alone. Y'all, that is crazy. Mercury retrograde is coming in hot, and I was on a roll talking just about all the different upgrades and all the things. So I don't know where the audio cut out on Instagram. Definitely go back onto the YouTube and watch it. I'll have a whole like 3-minute section of me trying to figure out how to get my Instagram connected. But I have an amazing, you like it better with the mic. You sounded better without the mic. Okay. There's no mic. Really? It sounds better without the mic? Isn't that interesting? Well, we'll turn these off. And also, honest confession, however, it was set up just fine until she called. This is the first time in 10 years let me not say 10 years. This is the first time since we've had like 6 years since we've had our fancy like streaming camera that I had to set it up myself. And it worked. And I am so cute. Oh my gosh, my friend is now blowing my phone up that called. I have never set it up. Chris has always done it for me, but Chris had to go out and grab some of our food delivery that was happening. So here we are. How funny is that? As soon as you said, don't be afraid of Mercury retrograde, you cut out. How funny. I'm louder without the mics. Okay. Thank you for all the feedback. See, this is what we need. This is why we need to be friends. We need to test these things out. Okay, I earlier threw 1,000 cards on the floor when we were talking about this week's energy and the shift of being in Leo season and Mercury retrograde coming to a close while you're tying up all those loose ends of what just washed to the shore for you. Now, with that being said, we have 6 cards for the week, and I am going to dive into the shine from the inside. The first card that comes up for you is perform a random act of kindness. This is such a great message that you get what you give. That was what my mama always taught me. And so when you want to see connection in the world, when you want to see women empowering women and supporting women in the world, when you want to see kindness in the world, you have to go do it. You have to go perform that random act of kindness, because that's what creates the chain effect, the ripple effect of love and kindness being spread through the world. So if I want to receive sparkle magic, the first thing that I do is go give it. And then I know that the law of reciprocity says that what I put out into the world is going to come back to me. So when I see this card as the first card that is in our pile of like sparkle magic vomit that came up during the card pull, this is saying like the energy that we need to bring is the one of being a leader, and a leader in love, a leader of the light, someone who is putting more kindness and positivity into the world. So when I see perform a random act of kindness, this is saying like, go be the change, literally, which I love. Hi, Lisa. So good to see you. Okay. Next card that comes up for the week is write down your goals and dream big. Write down your goals and dream big. This is such a great reminder. In the guidebook for this card, I talk about how you are 42% more likely to achieve the goals that you write down. Now, let me tell you why. Not just because some scientists said it, but because when you take the ideas from your brain and concrete put them onto paper, you're literally turning an idea into form. Now, I know that form isn't the end form where it's like, but there's not my handsome man or my $1 million. But you've taken that idea and you've now written it with your words. Like, that is step one of turning something into reality. So most people's dreams die in their minds, which is exactly why I created the Discover Your Passion and the Authentically Aligned Goal Setting Guidebook. I created these tools because I know that a creative ADHD queen like me out there has 5,000 great ideas, but she also gets distracted, especially if there's no timer or it's in your calendar. And so all of those great ideas and dreams get kind of washed away with like your everyday to-do list, because you haven't carved out intentional time to take aligned action on the clarity that you've been receiving. So I have a feeling that you've been receiving clarity on what you're dreaming of, what you want, what could be fun. Like, if I had a magic wand and I could do anything in my life, wouldn't this be cool? I can't tell you how many women book my breakthrough coaching call, and when I ask them like, what do you want to do? Oh, I don't know, it's not possible for me. And then I'm like, okay, but if there were no barriers and no blocks and you had a magic wand and you could just like live the perfect life, like what would that look like? Oh, well, I would wake up at this time and I would do that, and my partner this, and da 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 da, and I'd make time for my kids, or I don't have kids, or like, it's like they just automatically just fucking word vomit their dreams on me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I just asked you that question 4 seconds ago and you're like, I don't know. So it's really interesting when you have limits placed on you. You don't even know your limit. You're living in a limited mindset until someone asks like, well, what if there were no limits? And then you just automatically tell me your dream. So what I'm feeling is that, sis, you got some dreams and it's time to get them out of your head and onto paper. And if you want to take it a step further, like, let's book a breakthrough call. Let me help you get those ideas onto paper, and beyond that, and fucking action plan so that you can implement your to-do list. Because that's the thing, like we all have this running to-do list that never ends. And when I wanted to create Shine School and when I wanted to create a product like the Shine from the Inside Oracle, it took 2 years, y'all. And that's because I was running my hair salon as a full-time business. I was learning as a part-time business how to create an online community and online programs and be like this expert on the internet. And so it was like a longer period, but you know what? Every day I had a 30-minute block scheduled. And time is going to pass anyways. So it's what you do with that focused attention. And you'd be surprised at how much can get done in 30 minutes in a week. Like, what is that? I don't know. I don't do math. 3.5 hours. That's a lot of hours that you've now put towards your goals with just 30 minutes a day. So not only write down your goals, but implement them, baby. Put them on the calendar. What are you going to do? By when? That's always a question I love to ask. Okay, next question. Interesting. The other word that came up a lot on the Discover Your Passions course that I just launched to the tribe was peace. I want peace. And I told one of the girls that peace is my priority, has been my mantra for 2 years. Peace is my priority. If it's not bringing me peace, I am out. I am done. So tune into your inner peace. The question I asked her, and I'll ask you the same thing, is what is your peace practice? What do you do every day to find peace? I just asked my friend who blew up my phone 900 times, like, what do you do when you leave your stressful job to find peace? She's like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, again, we all know that self-care is the answer, but for some reason we don't do it. Like, bitch, dance, shake your ass, orgasm, go to the gym, like eat some healthy food. There's so many, pray, I don't know, like burn the bullshit. There's so many things that you know to do to find peace and to come back home. It's just exactly why I created like the second freaking lesson in Shine School on what lights you up. It's why I created the Discover Your Passion PDF. It's like, if you don't know what lights you up, you're not going to put it into your calendar if it's not already baked into your habits and your routines and your identity. Most important. So I digress. What is your peace practice? What do you do to come back home to your soul where all the bullshit goes away? For me, that's getting on my yoga mat every morning and starting my day going inward before I go in the inbox, if you know what I'm saying. Hi, Steph. So good to see you. Do you have a training on reading Oracle cards? I've been interested in learning. Yes, Danielle, I do actually. I have both Oracle 101 and Tarot 101. And in Oracle 101, I talk a lot about my journaling practice and how I use Oracle cards in my daily self-care routine, how to build my intuition, how to intuitively connect to the cards, and how you can also read for other people, which is so fun. So definitely send me a message. All of my products can be found on BrittneyCarmichael.com, which reminds me, I would love, if you're here watching, you're my goddess, like you're my Shine Tribe sister, okay? If you're watching and you have a moment to yourself, I would love your feedback. Since you're my sister and we're all here to support each other, I have been working like crazy on BrittneyCarmichael.com, just like the perfect landing home to really make it clear that my Reclaim Your Goddess Power Masterclass that's free is available, that I have these programs like Shine School and Shift and Oracle 101. I've been trying to make it and lay it out on the website so seamless and so beautiful. So if you have a moment and you want to like do your sister a solid, since, you know, I show up here every week for you, for the last decade, I would love, I never really ask for too much feedback unless it's like in my internal like groups or like in my masterminds or one-on-one coaching or things like that where we're really intimate. But hey, we're here. Let's make some magic. If you have a moment, I'd love for you to take a peek at the website and see if there's any thoughts or ideas that come to mind for you. Okay, carrying on. The next one is practice Feng Shui, create a sacred space. This is a reminder that things are changing. In fact, if I could flip this camera around, you probably notice the lights are different. This is a little bit darker. We have a new shelf. I've been helping Mom revamp her entire backyard. I have painted the shed. We have power washed and stained and repotted everything. Like, this entire thing has transformed. It's like right behind the camera. Y'all just can't see it. And I've spent so much time like feng shuiing the shit out of this, moving plants around, taking old plants that were like growing out of their pot and needing to be rehomed. Like, we've been doing that. We've been feng shuiing the shit out of my mom's house. And what I'm noticing as a byproduct is that my mom is so motivated now. She's like cleaned out her entire closet, gotten rid of old clothes. She just cleaned the entire room, her bathroom. Like, she deep dived. She's been in some of the cabinets that have been like packed with junk for years. In fact, she opened something up. Just, I didn't even know I had this. I'm like, that's why we're going through our things. You know, that's why we're getting rid of the clutter. So we've been feng shuiing the shit out of my mom's house. And what I'm seeing is that it's motivating my mom in other areas of her life. She's like on a whole nother glow up level where she's like changed her wardrobe now. Now she's calling in a man. Y'all, my dad died 5 years ago. And now she's like, I'm ready. I'm going to Iceland next week. And she's like, I'm going to find me a brown-eyed man. Who is this woman? She's like completely transformed. So when I see the practice Feng Shui, it's for the women who are saying, but I don't know how to change. I don't know what to do. Girl, throw some shit away. Get rid of some old dirty, raggedy clothes and some towels. Like, let it all go and watch the new come in. That's like my secret trick to manifestation is like, stop trying to get more and just let go of. And you'll be surprised at what you're aligned to will make its way into your life. So internally, if you're in alignment with your beliefs and your boundaries around like, this is the next chapter I'm calling in, then you should be able to relax and say, okay, I'm flinging all this old stuff. Like I've been throwing out sales pages and thank you pages from 2016 left and right and making brand new ones. And because I'm letting go of the old stuff, I'm able to create something absolutely way better that supports the woman through her self-love and empowerment journey. And I'm obsessed. Y'all, I actually opened up so I was using Canva in beta when I created Shine School. Like nobody was using it, and there were like 6 fonts available, period. You couldn't even upload your own font. That's how old it was. And I just opened up all the worksheets for Shine School in Canva and was like, oh, it's so ugly. And I told Chris, but it's so innovative at the time. Like at the time that was so beautiful and sparkly and colorful, and nobody was doing that. It was all black and white, boring fucking sheets. So it's so crazy to look at like my baby that I created that was so innovative in 2016. Now 10 years later, I'm like, she needs a revamp. So if you're a Shine Schooler, please know that new worksheets are coming out soon. The user interface of the program itself is changing. And in fact, I told Chris this week, now that I've done so many updates on all the the community, the connection, and getting live calls back on this calendar, y'all, they're coming soon. I told Chris, I want to refilm the whole thing. I'm like 10 years old. I am almost 40 this year, y'all. When that sweet little like 25-year-old created Shine School, she was not in perimenopause. Menopause. Is that the beginning? Peri? I don't know. My cycle's different, y'all, and there's things to talk about. You know, the weight just doesn't come off the same. No, anyway, I'm joking, but not. So I want to bring even more wisdom into Shine School, and I feel like after 10 years, it's freaking time. So Shine School is getting a glow up, and I'm so excited. Been doing that this week. April says, Tamlin says, I literally just got a card pulled today about surrendering, being myself, and transformation will happen. And now you're talking about it. I mean, hello. Hi, Wendy. So good to see you. I'm telling you, just let go of the old and the new makes its way into your life without effort. You don't have to try. You're already aligned to it intuitively. Now, last 2 cards for the week. Today holds unlimited possibility to see the beauty in life. Oh my gosh, my wind chimes are going crazy right now. So this is a perspective shift. This is saying that if you want something different, you have to look at it differently. You know, there's a saying about enlightenment. Before enlightenment, I chopped wood and carried water. And after enlightenment, I chopped wood and carried water. You're doing the same shit. I always say like nothing's different, but everything's different. Like in your physical realm, you're still seeing your same chiropractor and you're still getting your nails done, or you're still like going to work, or your husband still looks the same. Like just because you're enlightened doesn't make them like turn into a freaking supermodel. Although mine is kind of supermodel-y, which that new short hair, y'all, I haven't even posted. I posted a little in my stories, his sneak peek hair, but I'm obsessed. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to look at things differently. And this card is a reminder that you get to decide, do you see the glass half full or the glass half empty? Do you look for the negative parts in your partner and that kind of like shines a shadow on them? Or do you look for the things that you love about them and that naturally makes them glow and radiate and make you more attracted to them? Again, you have unlimited possibility. And earlier I was talking about the limits that we put on ourselves. And so this is saying your perspective needs to broaden the horizon. It's time for you to think bigger, to dream bigger, to open up, to receive more than you ever felt comfortable with before. Ooh, I felt like I was talking to you, Taurus Tamlin. Hi, Sarah, who called during my live and cut my audio, but we're back and it's fine. I'm home, as you can tell. Everyone already knows. I'm not there, except you. Okay, last card for the week, y'all. I'm just having fun with my bestie. Slow down and rest. You need it. And that's exactly what I've been doing. All of my podcasts over the last 2 weeks have been rescheduled. All my party invites, I have said no. I'm sorry. I love you if you're one of them this weekend. I've just been, Sarah, I love you. I've just been finally, for the first week of the entire year, I've actually had no clients on my schedule. That's a lie. I had 2 today for the Goddess Getaway, like meet and greet calls, but I already know them. So it didn't feel like work. But I have nothing on the schedule, which is like very rare for me, and that ends next Thursday. So I'm really just soaking up and reveling in this rest energy, which I have been looking forward to all year, knowing that I was going to be producing a lot with all the events that we had, goddess retreats, summer solstice, traveling and reading oracle cards, and doing create and cultivate supper clubs, and South by Southwest, and all the things that we had on the schedule at the beginning of the year. It was a lot. I even spoke in San Antonio and then in Denver. Like, I've been all over the place this year. And this is the 2-week rest period that I actually have scheduled for myself, where we're not traveling, we're not doing anything. And so I'm going to ask you the same. Like, what are you doing to honor rest in the season of your life? Earlier, the Tune Into Your Inner Peace card showed up, and now slow down and rest. You need it. So it's saying, like, girl, take a break. You've been blowing and going hard. You've been changing things up. You've been dreaming big. But you've also been processing the chaos and the old emotions of the old version of you that needs to go. That needs, why are you talking shit? Oh my God, I love you so much. But processing that old stuff that has to go. So you have to slow down to take inventory. In fact, as I've been rewriting all the copy on my website, I'm like 20 years in business now. A lot of the old sales pages 10 years ago said, Brittney's been supporting women for 10 years. Like, it's been 20. I'm 40 now. I cannot believe it's like, this has happened. And so it was interesting because I was updating not only how long I've been in business, but how many people we've enrolled. We've had over 100,000 downloads on the podcast. We've had 8,000 Oracle decks out in the world. Like, it's just been so cool to reflect on these accolades. And sometimes if we don't slow down in the pursuit of our big goals, we actually miss the magic of how far we've come and the celebration of that milestone and that chapter change. So I'm curious, if you were to slow down enough to take a look at your life and celebrate how far you've come, what is it that you'd be celebrating? I want you to drop that in the chat below, and that way we can lift you up, send you all the vibes and the sparkle magic. So what a powerful week that literally yelled at us from the Shine from the Inside Oracle. Remember, if you want to pull your personal card for the week and reveal your self-love message, all you have to do is go to shinefromtheinsideoracle.com, where you'll also have access to get a signed deck from me. Oh my gosh, this has been so fun. I have so many magical stories for you, and that I was going to share. And of course, you blank as soon as you're like on live going to share it. So instead of that, I'm just going to invite you in for our final one-on-one card pull. I've been doing this each week. It's been so much fun. So if you would like a card pulled here live, please jump on. Last week, oh my gosh, I thought it was a bot when I clicked yes, and it was like a sweet man from Egypt. Did not expect that, but it was so fun, and I'm sure the message resonated with more than just him. So if you want a one-on-one card pull, just hit the little join button down here and we will make some magic. Now, here's a Spirit Says story for you. My dad passed 5 years ago, as we mentioned earlier. He's been showing up a lot. I had a friend message me today. She said, your dad just walked by like my internal vision. She's like, I had a whole feeling of his presence and all the things. She sent a really sweet message about it. And it's interesting because my mom is changing and getting ready to like open herself up, to put herself out there. And she's going to Iceland, as I mentioned on Monday. Well, one of our family members in Iceland, he just recorded a ton of music and put it on Spotify and Apple Music and all the things. And he said, Kat, he reached out to her on Messenger and said, Kat, I had to tell you, I had a lucid dream last night of your husband, Steve. He came to visit me, and he basically played music with me in my dream and approved of all the music that I put out into the world. And I just thought, that was so special because when I came to visit you in the United States, Steve played music for us, and that was very meaningful to me. So he's been showing up in other people's dreams and other people's visions. So it's really interesting that sometimes messages come through people that you would least expect, but they're open and in alignment with that spirit to be able to deliver that message. So I'd be curious to see what spirit messages are coming through for you as well, maybe through someone else or someone else's message, you know. Okay, April says yes. All you have to do is just like click the little add invite to join. Here you go. I'll invite you. Oh, I know how to do it now. How cute. All right, we'll just invite you. Perfect. Amazing. Oh, April, hold on. Wrong one. April, invite. Okay, let's see. All right, did that come through? All right. Alicia, I see you in there, so I'm gonna just pop you on, and Danielle, I will read for you if you are still here afterward. Oh, she's gone. Oh no, there you are. Hi. How are you? What is this puppy doing? So special. Hi, how are you? What was your name?
Alicia.
Alicia, so nice to meet you. Is there any particular area you'd like me to dive into for your Shine from the Inside Oracle message?
Got all kinds of stuff going on right now. We're just something.
Okay, sister. So just, you know, most of the people when I read for them, I ask like, is there something specific? They're like, no, just tell me what needs to come through. So I love that you're open to that. Oh, interesting that you would say you have a lot going on because the stay away from drama today card comes up for you. So this is saying not only stay away from the external drama that might be like chaotic in your life, but sometimes I like to look at the internal drama that our own mind can create, like the thoughts and the stories and the like loopholes and the spirals that we go on sometimes. So would you say that you're currently experiencing some type of drama in your life?
I'm gonna say more inside of
Exactly.
I guess.
Yeah.
Doing the things I need to do, and he doesn't want to, but I need to.
So it sounds like, hold on, I've got to turn my volume up. I think it's stuck on a button. Okay, perfect. So it sounds like you might be the key to your freedom by being on your own team, becoming your own bestie, no longer beating yourself up or feeling like you should be doing that, or like that inner dialogue, that inner mean girl can get crazy sometimes. And if she's not on our own team, like we're fucked. Period. Like, because no one's going to be coming around cheering you on and saying like, okay, well, you can do it. I'll go after your goals. Like, unless you hang out with someone like me, I'll be cheering you on and saying, girl, go after your goals. But if you're the one beating yourself up, then it's going to be really hard to overcome that negative self-talk and actually like have the courage to do something fucking magical in the world. So when it comes to your own internal drama, Alicia, what would you say like your negative story is that you are battling with on a regular basis?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What's that?
I was saying, what would you say your internal battle is? Like, what is the internal drama you deal with on a daily basis with yourself?
I'm not good enough, and subjection. I'm not. The biggest one is I'm not worthy of being loved.
And do you love yourself?
Yeah, it's a work in progress, but I'm getting there.
Hey, well then that says worth to me, baby girl. So it's interesting. That story comes up so often with all of us. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not capable. I'm not worthy of being loved. But I'd be surprised that if you just tried to do the thing you don't think you're good at and got better at it, you'd build confidence and self-love around the fact that you're actually showing up and finally committing to the thing that you want to do rather than procrastinating on it, which continues that like negative self-doubt spiral of like, well, see, I'm not doing it. Obviously I'm not good enough, so I'm going to keep not doing it. Like, what's one thing you're gonna do to break that cycle and start by moving forward? Like, what's one thing you could do?
Just sitting down and actually doing the thing, even though it scares me.
And what's the thing?
Calling people. Really?
Okay, then what I want you to do, babe, is I want you to make a list of 5 people that you're going to call by the end of this week. It's only Wednesday, and make the phone call. just see what happens. Retrograde ends tomorrow. You should be good to go.
I've got a list for sure. I tried calling a couple of them today, so.
You did it. Okay, well then keep that momentum going. There's a reason why you're on this call, to remind you, like, you did the hard thing, now keep doing it. I'll tell you, I don't know, I always use the story of Garth Brooks, maybe because I'm from Texas, I don't know, but Garth Brooks, and I don't even know if he's from here, but Garth Brooks, like, I don't know, put his music out to like 50 different labels until he finally got accepted. So like, just keep going. And I think that's your big message, is like, despite your own internal drama or sometimes the resistance of the world, if you have something in your heart that you want to create, do, or serve the world with, like, fucking go do it and shine, sister. And if you need support, send me a DM and I will get you like my goddess masterclass for free on how to reclaim your power so that you can finally start trusting yourself and feeling deserving of love. He's from Oklahoma, Tamlin says. Close enough. Okay, close enough. All the Oklahoma people, never mind. Anyway.
It's the South.
I was going to say, the Oklahoma people think they're trying to be Texan anyway, so we're all the same. It's fine. Well, thank you so much for coming on here, Alicia. I appreciate you. And send me a DM so I can get you that free Goddess Power Masterclass.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Perfect. You're welcome. Bye. Oh, how fun. So special. Okay, you guys know I don't know how to like make... Y'all have to figure that one out. Is there a way? Does someone know how to like close the thing down when people are done? I never know how. Anyway, this was so much fun getting to read for you. April, I don't know if you're still here, sister. It doesn't look like you're in the request to join. So hopefully I will catch you next week, or shoot me a DM and I will send you the link where you can go pull your own personal card on the Shine from the Inside Oracle website. All right, y'all, this was so good. Thank you so much for letting me know the audio didn't work. I think a couple weeks, like last month, we had a whole Instagram was recorded with no audio, and I guess I didn't see y'all's comments about no audio, and I was gutted. Oh no, it was no audio on my YouTube, which is like the official video that like goes on my YouTube and all that. I was so gutted. Oh, it drove me crazy. So thank you for letting me know. I love you. This was a good one. Girl, when is it not good? I'm back, sister. Thank you so much for tuning in. Seriously, if you know a soul sister who would love this message and be a place to plug into for that sisterhood, that support, empowerment, and connection, please invite them to the Shine Tribe Sisterhood. Spread the sparkle magic. Tag them in the video. Whatever you got to do to keep the good vibes going. And I will see y'all next Wednesday for a live card pull. And until then, I will be diving into the back end of all my business so that everything is in alignment. All the new products and programs that we're launching are ready to go. I can't believe I've been sitting on products in there for years that have been in draft. It's finally time, y'all. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it all unfold. And again, go check out BrittneyCarmichael.com for all the magical resources, from freebies to my self-care Kickstart challenge to all the courses that I offer. I love you so much, and I will see y'all next week. Bye. Peace.